All right, Michael Graves split a doubleheader with UNC Pembroke. Took a while for the bats to get going, but once they did, you were able to hang up crooked numbers and score 5 unanswered against the Braves. What'd you see, good and bad, from your team today?
It took us 11 innings, I believe, to where we actually started hitting the ball, which I would say halfway decent. I think in game one, she threw pretty much 85% of her pitches outside. We recognized she was throwing outside. We at least attempted to go with it, but we kept hitting ground balls to second and first, and we didn't make an adjustment we needed to get the ball up out of the infield. We left too many runners on base.
Yeah, that was the name of the game, arguably, for both teams for a long time. I think the first 23 trips to the plate combined both ways with a runner in scoring position, both teams were hitless, which I guess on one hand speaks well to your pitching, but at the same time frustrating offensively. How do you go with that moving forward?
Well, Emma did a good job keeping them to 2 runs. I know she'd like to have the 2 home run balls back and maybe a couple of other pitches that we just didn't get in the spot we wanted them to. But I mean, she still held people to 2 runs. And if we hold somebody to 2 runs, we should win every ball game that we play. And I told them after games, we can't pick and choose when we want to take a day off offensively. That's just not how it works at this level.
At the plate, Macaulay Bailey soldiers through things to hit her 21st career home run. What'd you see from her? Nicked and dinged a little bit today, but still able to make solid contact to keep you in things in game 2 before your offense took over.
Yeah, I think she scored our first 3 runs for us, maybe 4. Kid's got stitches in her mouth. I texted her this morning to see how she was doing. She said, I feel good enough to play. And, she played through it, so hats off to her. But I yelled at her in that last game, her last at bat. She would have took a walk, but she swung at a pitch that nobody in the ballpark thought was going to be a strike. And it's discipline. And, if our All-Americans doing it, then everybody else thinks they can do it. So we got to go back and we got to learn from stuff like that.
You turn your attention to conference play. Coker on Tuesday. Long trip over to Hartsville. How do you take the good with the bad today and get ready for the Snakes?
Well, we got to start, playing better. We're not playing horrible, but we're not playing at the level we're used to playing, and we're not playing at the level that we should be playing. I told them today we're good, and we're good enough to just show up and be competitive anybody we play on our schedule. However, we want to be great, and we're not there yet. We got to cut out the mistakes, and we got to get better.
All right, Michael Graves, thanks for the time.
Thank you.